Our next guest, the senior quarterback, Ryan Lindley, getting ready for his final year on the Mesa, joins us live on Extra Sports. Ryan, great to have you on the show. How's life in Vegas today?
It's good. You know, it's nice to finally experience some weather. It's been a little mild in San Diego, so we're getting a little heat.
Is it all business, or do you get to play some craps, play some blackjack, hit up the pool, or is it really just a business trip?
You know, I've been waiting to hit up the pool, but it's mostly business. We've been staying busy, so it's a good thing though, because I don't want to be missing workouts for a vacation.
Hey Ryan, you know, we spoke to you a number of different times over the past couple of years, and every time I speak to him, I'm like, man, this guy's so polished, so mature in his style. When you do something like this with a media event, do you think that kind of helps you develop yourself as a man and as a figure as far as athletics goes?
You know, I think it's something you guys are talking. I guess you got to kind of humble yourself, and I think that's at the quarterback position especially, and being a leader on the team, you have to lead by example. And obviously, you see guys whether it's Twitter or whatever it is, kind of try to pump themselves up, and that's really you can't be all about that, especially at the quarterback position, and it just wouldn't lead to anything good.
You're not a Twitter guy, huh? Is that what you're saying?
You know what? I have it. I think it's a necessary evil, I guess, but I'm not on there much.
Right.
Just wait. In the NFL, you'll love it. I guess right now you stay focused. Ryan, do you care about preseason predictions in all of these publications? Do you ever care to look where the experts have you slated?
Not really. You know, if Mike May didn't hand me the sheet of paper, I probably wouldn't have looked at it all year. But I guess it's something we have to check out and talk about. But I really don't put any stock in it or check it out at all.
I know you're going to have a positive outlook on it because you are the leader, you are a quarterback, but when you lose a wide receiver like Sandefur, then obviously you lost your two wide receivers the previous year to the NFL. What do you think about as far as this offense picking up the slack with your wide receivers?
You know what? I think it's an interesting position. We got some young guys that honestly, if you can look at it in a positive and say they're going to be able to break in, they're going to be able to get in early and get a lot of playing time, and that's something I experienced playing as a redshirt freshman too. And I can kind of level with them on that and say, hey, you know, you're gonna hit some bumps. It's going to be a bumpy road, but you're going to be better for it. And it's kind of just about us being patient with them a little bit and finding that mixture of tough love and patience with them, just to kind of help them along the way.
Well, Ryan, I'm just a fan, so I'm bummed. I loved Sandefur, Jay Waddell. Tell us about some other names, some names that maybe we haven't talked about, some of your new weapons out there on this offense.
Yeah, I think Dylan Denzel's a guy right now who's stepped up as our most consistent player on the outside. He's a young guy, he's going to be a sophomore. To pump up his story, he's a walk-on, came out here from Dana Hills and has really done nothing but work hard. And, you know, he got on the scout team and showed up there, and last year I think he caught about 8 balls, some clutch plays on third down. So he's just a football player. And you look at him, and he's not real big, he's not real fast, but he makes plays, and he just loves to play the game.
You know, we spoke to Ronnie Hillman a couple of days ago. I think it was last week, and we were really impressed. We weren't sure exactly what we were going to get. I mean, you get a young guy finding success, you could get a little bit of an attitude, but he's very down to earth. Laughed a little bit with us, but talk about the personality that he has that you've seen over the past couple of years.
Yeah, you know, he's a guy with an unbelievable amount of talent. His potential's through the roof, and as his quarterback, you kind of just got to hand him off the ball or toss him the ball and see what he does with it. And it's fun to watch. It's going to be exciting to see where he is in the next couple of years and as he continues to grow, because he's a guy with, like I said, his potential is just the sky's the limit for him.
Talking to Aztecs quarterback Ryan Lindley. They open up the season at the Q against Cal Poly September the 3rd. Tickets available at GoAztecs.com. Ryan, I know you maintain a positive outlook, but is it tough to rotate the coaches? You've gone from Chuck Long to Brady Hoke, now Rocky Long. Is there an aspect of this that's a little difficult for you?
You know, not really. And like you said, I like to find the positives in things, and the greatest thing I can look at from it is I'm getting to get close to 3 different guys, either 3 different head coaches, 3 different OCs, and kind of pick their brain on philosophies of football and offense. And there's a lot of guys that got to go to GA somewhere for 2 years to do that. And I've kind of, I guess, gotten the opportunity, the blessing to be around 3 different groups of guys and kind of understand the game of football through 3 different perspectives.
And I know you're busy doing your college football thing, but did you get a little bit excited when you saw that the NFL finally figured out their whole CBA situation?
Yeah, especially for guys like VJ and DeMarco, that they can finally figure something out, and hopefully some of our other guys get picked up in free agency somewhere. But yeah, it's good to see they finally figured stuff out and got it together.
Can we still call him VJ, even though Vincent Jackson has agreed to sign the franchise tag? Do we need a new nickname for Vincent Brown?
You know what? I'm gonna let something loose. They call him Vinny, so you guys want to call him Vinny? That's
I love it.
one.
We'll drop it on and see if he responds to it.
My cousin Vinny, Chargers wide receiver.
Vinny. That's his new one.
Ryan, Andy Ludwig said he had to approach you a little differently than other players, knowing that you are a leader. You're a captain. You know the system. How's it been like getting to know Andy Ludwig so far?
It's been awesome, and I think it's been a cool relationship. It's been a little different. I mean, kind of like you said, it's not as much us learning his system as he's kind of learning ours, which is kind of interesting. But it's worked great so far, and spring ball went great. We kind of got the gel towards the end and kind of got on the same page with a lot of things. So I'm real excited for fall camp and just see how we continue to grow and kind of that quarterback OC bond just kind of flourishes.
Are there growing pains between the two of you? Like you say, I mean, you're a guy who's been starting for a number of years. Andy Ludwig obviously knows what he's doing, but have there been bumps in the road so far?
Not really. And I mean, I think what's made it great and what's made it kind of smooth and seamless is just I think we're both kind of taking the aspect of we're going to kind of I guess not cater to each other, but kind of adapt. So I mean, as he's trying to adapt to our scheme from last year, I'm also adapting to the new things that he throws in, and it's really, I think it's going to make a great combination because he's going to take some of the intricacies that he brings to the offense and throw them into a package that's already worked out great for us. So I think it's come fall, we'll have some exciting stuff to throw out at people.
Talking to Aztecs quarterback Ryan Lindley, Media Day in Vegas. Ryan, even though you focus on the present moment, you look ahead to the future, do you stay in touch with Brady Hoke or Chuck Long, text message, email, phone calls, or is it just zero communication at this point?
No, I think I've talked to Coach Long sparingly, I think an email or two since he left, but no, nothing with the other coach.
They all try to take credit for your success, but let's give it to your El Capitan coach.
They probably all deserve a little bit of it.
You guys are so great. Is there a bad apple in that locker room? Everybody,
we can't find them.
Who comes on the show? It's like the perfect answers. You guys are better than the pros when it comes to these interviews.
I'm telling you, man. We got Mike Mays, probably the best idea in the nation. So I'm gonna give him all the credit for that one.
There you go. Hey Ryan, we're wishing you the very best this year. We'll talk to you soon. Enjoy Vegas.
No problem. Thank you.
You got it.
There's Ryan Lindley, senior quarterback.